have expiry dates. And a day will come when you realize that your exposure, your education, and what you have been able to acquire or achieve in this life means nothing and can't save you. A day comes when money can't speak and answer for you. And it will take somebody to inconvenience themselves to reach out to you. And it's the people you've taken time to invest in. And if you are one who don't honor God, you will never be honored. And honoring God is not what you say, but what you do, your lifestyle. What you do with what God has endowed you with for God. That speaks volumes than what you say. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 9 to 12. Honor the Lord with thy substance.
Honor the Lord with thy substance, and with the first fruits of all thine increase.
Let's look at it now. Honor the Lord with your substance. So he's not talking about honoring God with your words, but with your substance, with your money. Turn to somebody and ask them, are you honoring God with your money? Because if your money don't honor God, you are despising God. That means you honor your substance or your money more than God. It's either you are honoring the Lord with your substance or you are honoring your substance. If your substance, your money, your skill, your education, your exposure, your access, your influence is not honoring God, it stands to reason that you are honoring the money. And you were never given substance by God for you to worship it or to honor the substance. Until we learn to honor God with what we have, whether it's a talent, a skill, a gift, or education, or money, until it honors God, you are a disappointment. And if your importance in this life is a result of how much money or material gains or exposure or education you have, you are to be pitied. Because those things have expiry date. But if any man and woman feels important, and if any man and woman will boast, it is written, let him boast of this one thing, that he knows and understands I, the Lord, who execute judgment, loving kindness, and justice on the earth. Jeremiah 9:24.
But let him that glorieth glory in this, that he understandeth and knoweth me.
He understands I, Elohim, and knows me, Adonai, who killeth and maketh alive, and who makes a difference in the life of all men, and who rules in the midst of the nations, and who determines the risings and the fallings of kings, kingdoms, princes, and princesses. That I am the Lord, and I do as I please, and I execute justice and judgment and righteousness on earth, and these are the things I delight in, says the Lord. If any man will boast, and if any man feels very important, let him boast and feel importance of the fact that they derive their importance, their pride of this one thing, that they know I, the Lord, and understand I, Adonai, that I execute judgment, justice, righteousness on the earth, and these are the things I delight in. Somebody put your hands together, shout yes, and give God praise. Some people feel so important and treat other human beings as if they are not human. Just because of some little education you have acquired. And education is another man's language you have acquired. It's borrowed language. It's not your language. So if you've learned somebody's language, that must not make you feel important than somebody else. There are people who don't have understanding of English. They speak Chinese and other languages and they are doing well. Never treat anybody better than you treat yourself. And never think of yourself so important to the point or extent of despising and looking down on others. Because if your importance is derived from the amount of money you have, achievement or background or color of your skin, you are to be pitied. Because all that is sinking sand, it means nothing. Take it easy, because time changes in this life. Please.